Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Brock Purdy is no longer a San Francisco 49er. And yeah, I know, that sentence alone hits like a gut punch for Niners fans across the world. After all, we're talking about the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the so-called Mr. Irrelevant, who turned out to be one of the most unexpected quarterback success stories in recent memory. The guy who came in when nobody believed, lit up defenses, and helped lead the 49ers to back-to-back deep playoff runs. The same kid who looked calm in the fire, who stepped into the shoes left empty by Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance, and others, and made them look small by comparison. And now, he's gone. Brock Purdy has officially signed with a rival franchise, and not just any team. He's staying in the NFC, folks. He's staying in the same conference as San Francisco, which means the 49ers are now one awkward schedule twist away from having to face the very quarterback they once rallied behind. The guy they called Brocky Balboa, the underdog who stole hearts and gave them hope. And now, he's suiting up in different colors. A new jersey. A new locker room, a new mission. Let's unpack everything that led to this shocking decision. For months, rumors have been swirling that the 49ers were internally divided about the long-term future at quarterback. Publicly, they backed Purdy, praised his leadership, his work ethic, his calm under pressure. But behind the scenes, there were whispers, concerns about his ceiling, questions about whether he could truly take this team to the promised land, or whether he was just the product of Kyle Shanahan's brilliantly engineered offense. The same way some critics used to say Jimmy G was just a passenger on the Shanahan train, they started saying the same about Purdy. And then came the contract talks. Brock Purdy, now with 2 full seasons as a starter under his belt, wanted what any starting quarterback in the NFL wants: respect, security, and a deal that reflects his value. He didn't demand top-tier money. He wasn't asking for Mahomes or Burrow money, but he wanted stability, a long-term commitment, something that said, you're our guy not just today, but for the next 5-6 years. And that's where things got messy. The 49ers, still dealing with the salary cap acrobatics that come with paying stars like Nick Bosa, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, and Fred Warner, reportedly offered a shorter extension. More incentives, less guaranteed money. From the outside, it looked like a negotiation. From the inside, it felt like hesitation, doubt, a lack of faith, and Brock Purdy felt it. And here's the thing, quarterbacks remember, especially ones who were doubted from day one, the ones who were told they weren't good enough, tall enough, strong enough. Purdy had already beaten the odds once. And now, when it was time to be embraced as a true franchise QB, he felt like he was being treated like a stopgap. That's when the other teams started circling. Several franchises reportedly expressed interest. The Patriots, rebuilding with a new staff. The Broncos, desperate for stability. Even the Raiders made a quiet inquiry. But one team pushed harder than the rest. One team with a gaping hole at quarterback and a chip on their own shoulder. One team ready to hand the keys over to a player they believe can be more than just a game manager. The Seattle Seahawks. That's right. Brock Purdy is now a Seahawk. Yeah, let that sink in. Seattle, one of the fiercest rivals the 49ers have ever had. The franchise that used to torment San Francisco with the Legion of Boom. The same team that broke the 49ers' hearts in the NFC Championship game over a decade ago. Now, they're the ones welcoming Purdy with open arms. And the irony? It's brutal. Purdy signs a 4-year deal worth over $120 million. With $75 million guaranteed, numbers that reflect a genuine belief in his abilities. The Seahawks didn't just sign a quarterback. They signed a leader, a winner, a player who's seen the playoffs, battled through injury, silenced doubters, and emerged stronger. And if you're a 49ers fan, you can't help but feel a mix of emotions. Pain, for obvious reasons. Confusion, maybe, but also fear. Because deep down, you know what Purdy is capable of. You know how smart he is with the ball, how unshakable he is in high-pressure situations. And now he'll be doing it against you. twice a year, every season. The move sends shockwaves across the entire NFC West. The Rams are still retooling. The Cardinals are trying to figure out what to do with Kyler Murray. But the Seahawks? They just went from maybe next year to watch out. With Purdy under center, they have a chance to build something dangerous. And what stings the most? They're building it with your guy. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. And this isn't just about XS and OS. It's about identity. The 49ers were a team defined by toughness, resilience, and belief in the underdog. That's what Purdy represented. His story inspired millions. From last pick to starter. From overlooked to unforgettable. He was the embodiment of everything San Francisco fans love. Hard work, humility, and heart. Now, the team moves forward, maybe with a rookie. Maybe with a trade. Maybe with a name we haven't even heard yet. But no matter who's next, they'll be stepping into a massive shadow. Because Brock Purdy didn't just leave the 49ers. He left a legacy behind. And now, that legacy might come back to haunt them. So what happens next? Well, buckle up. Because the NFL just got a whole lot more dramatic. The next Niners-Seahawks game? It's already appointment viewing. Prime time, no doubt. Emotions will be sky high. And Purdy? You better believe he's going to walk into Levi's Stadium with something to prove. Not just the front office. Not just to Shanahan. But to every single person who ever doubted he could be the face of a franchise. This is the NFL at its most ruthless. The business side that nobody wants to talk about. The side that breaks up dream stories and sends fan favorites packing. Loyalty is nice until the numbers don't match. And in this case, the numbers spoke loudest. But don't get it twisted. Purdy didn't leave because he wanted out. He left because the door wasn't open wide enough for him to stay. So now a new chapter begins. One with a lot more blue and green than red and gold. And whether you love him, hate him, or just miss him already, one thing's for sure. Brock Purdy's story is far from over. It just found a new home. And you better believe the 49ers are going to hear about it. Loud and clear. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.